Greetings, family. Welcome back to another episode of Mantown TV with your host, Shakiru, aka King Fighter Fresh King. Today, I want to switch it up and do something a little bit different. I know we usually talk about a lot of polo pieces on this channel and other fashion, but I want to share something else that I'm very enthusiastic about and I really love to collect in my collection, and that's my sneakers. I know there's a lot of sneaker YouTubers out there, and I might not have as much sneakers as them, or I might not have all the hyper sneakers as them, but I have a good 90s collection of what I deem some of my favorite retros. So on today's episode, we're going to be going over some of my classic retros in my collection right here on My Town TV. Keep it locked. All right, family. So my first and one of my favorite of my 90s retro classic sneakers in my collection is the 1990 Bo Jackson in the Auburn color. I mean, this is just a fire shoe, a fire sneaker. Love the design, love the colors on it, and this is a hot shoe to wear in the summertime. Definitely one of my favorite nostalgic OG retros right here. The Bo Jackson SC in the Auburn colorway right here. Wicked. All right, let's move on to another pair. All right, family. For the next pair is another pair of Bo Jacksons in an OG colorway right here. And this is the Raiders colorway in the Bo Jackson SC trainers right here. Another 1990s style, another nostalgic beauty. And like I said, there's many shoe tubers, shoe collectors all over YouTube that have all the exclusives and the collabs and all these great things. But for me, I just like the nostalgic of collecting sneakers. I like the history, I like the memories. So this is why I find collecting OG retros a beautiful thing to do in this era. And again, the Raider color and the Bo Jackson SC trainers. Let's check out another classic. All right, family, for another beauty and another nostalgic vibe in my collection, would have to go to the Air Max Infrared 90s right here. These things are beautiful, timeless, and classic in every way. I think every shoe collector, connoisseur, enthusiast owns a pair, loves a pair, and knows how favorable these are in the sneaker community. Again, family, the Infrared Air Max 90 right here. What a beauty. Let's move on to some more nostalgic vibes. And again, family, another timeless classic that we have here is the Air Max 90 in the Volt Green color. Some people call them highlighter, some people call them the lime greens, but I like to keep it in the vintage colorway, the Volt Green Air Max 90. Another timeless classic, can't go wrong, and a must-have for any sneaker connoisseur. Let's check out some more heat and nostalgic vibes, family. Alright, family, for another timeless classic of mine that I love in the Air Max 90 will have to be the cone orange Air Max 90s right here. You know those construction cone colorways? That's what we used to call these back in the days, is the hazard cone Air Max 90s. I'm pretty sure they call it orange or particle gray or some other name like that Nike has for them. But yes, the orange Air Max 90s right here. These are fire, 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 and another must-have in the collection, especially when it comes down to Air Max 90s. Let's take a look at some more nostalgic heat. Alright, family, we're stepping into the world of the Air Max 95s, my favorites and a lot of other people's favorite when it comes to nostalgic OG retro sneakers right here. And this is the Solar Red Air Max 95. Classic heat. The Air Max 95 at one point in time in the 90s, I remember, were almost selling better and more expensive than Air Jordans back in the 90s. And a lot of people were going after the Air Max 95 because it was just so new and so vibrant in colors, and just the art, design, and the style of it was just amazing to see in the 90s right here. The Solar Red Air Max 95. Alright, fam, let's check out some more nostalgic classic heat. Alright, family, for more nostalgic classic heat, we're still on the Air Max 95, and this one is the Crystal Blue Air Max 95. These are fire. I love these in every way. Like I said, you can't go wrong with the Air Max 95. Beautiful designs, the style is just timeless, and the colors on it is always fire. You can always put it together with a nice sweatsuit, tracksuit, and even wear it with jeans sometimes. The Crystal Blue Air Max 95. Nostalgic heat right there. Alright, fam, let's take a look at some more nostalgic heat in the collection. Now, there's no way that we could talk about the Air Max 95 and we not talk about the neon green Air Max 95. These are like, these are one of my grails for me when it comes to the Air Max 95. Love the Air Max 95 lime green. And every time these things come out, they sell out every time and they resell for a high price on the resale market. I love the Air Max 95. I don't only have one pair, but I definitely have two pairs. I don't really big into doubling up on shoes, but it's just some shoes that you love them so much you want to wear them regularly and just have an extra pair stashed somewhere in the corner, So have to give thanks and give enough respect to the Air Max neon green 95s right here. Beautiful, timeless, classic. Let's move on to some more retro heat. Here we go, family. Some more nostalgic heat. Since we're talking about the Air Max, it's only right that I brought out the Atlantic Blue Air Max 97s right here. Love Air Max 97s. I remember being a kid coming up and seeing the 97 be released in the all silver bullet colorway, and it was an amazing shoe to see at that time. We went nuts for it when it originally came out. So right here, family, we have the beautiful Atlantic Blue Air Max 97 right here. Classic in every way. All right, fam, let's move on to some more nostalgic heat. Again, like I said, family, some things need no introduction. The Air Max 97 in the all gold colorway. Classic and a beautiful shoe in every way, and always timeless. You can't go wrong with an Air Max 97. Like I said, this is one of these shoes I love to wear with a tracksuit or a sweatsuit. Very flavorful. Love to wear with shorts in the summertime too. The Air Max 97 in the all gold colorway. Beautiful. Let's move on to some more retro nostalgic heat. Yeah, family, again, some things need no introduction. But again, we're here with the Silver Bullet Air Max 97, classic, timeless shoe. Definitely was a favorite of mine back in the 90s, so I definitely had to make sure it was back in the collection once again for the retro release. And again, family, this is the timeless and the classic. This was such of a new design when it dropped out in the 90s, and it's just epic, and I still love this shoe to this day. The Air Max 97 in the Silver Bullet colorway. Let's take a look at some more nostalgic retro heat. Alright, family, for another favorite of mine and a timeless classic, this shoe used to drive me nuts as a kid. I couldn't get a pair as a kid. I used to pump all my friends' sneakers in school up because the Reebok pump was such of an innovative design at that time. And right now we're looking at the white, black, and neon cherry TZ Reebok pump right here, and this is a 90s style and design. Can't remember exactly what year in 90, if it was about 92 or 93 or so that this dropped out, but timeless, classic in every way. Gotta love this shoe, and when it came back out, it was only right that I made sure it was in my collection. The Reebok pump in the neon cherry colorway right here. Fire. Must love it. Nostalgic heat to the maximum. Alright, fam, let's check out some more retro nostalgic heat. And we're back again with more of that fiery Reebok pump heat right here in the black and white colorway, what I like to call the D Browns. You know, D Brown putting that one arm over his eye, doing that dunk in the slam dunk competition, pumping up the Reebok pump before taking it was such of a classic move and just classic time in sneaker history. This sneaker even brings me back to Juice the movie, which is one of my favorite movies, when the scene opens up with Q getting dressed for school and he's just going through all the different kicks and flavors. Definitely had a pair of Reebok pumps in that collection or two that he tried on before picking out the boots to wear. So these Reebok pumps right here, classic, nostalgic in every way, and definitely one of my favorite retro sneakers right here. Gotta love the Reebok pump. Let's check out some more classic heat, family. When we're talking about Reebok pumps, this colorway, the Twilight Zone, is my favorite and is my number one out of all of them. I love this colorway. My only hang up with the retro, this retro release right here, is that it does not have the bubble that it used to have in the back of the old OGs. Still a classic shoe in every way. I still love the design and it's still very nostalgic, so it's only right that I must have the Twilight Zone Reebok pumps in the collection right here. Wicked vibe. Alright, let's move on to some more nostalgic heat. When we're talking about classic nostalgic heat, family, it's only right that I bring out one of my favorite shoes of all time. That's the Air Jordan 1 in the powder blue colorway right here. Originally released back in 85, 86, and then we got this retro in 2015, and I love this shoe. And surprisingly, out of all the Air Jordan colorways they bring out, this being one of the most beloved colorways, only released in 2015, and we never really seen another release again. So I really love these powder blue Air Jordan 1s right here. Nostalgic, classic in every way, and definitely a beautifully made shoe. Fire. Alright fam, let's check out some more nostalgic retro heat in the collection.
Yago, bitch, you drive me crazy.
Alright family, again, once we're talking about nostalgia and classic heat, it's only right that I have to bring out one of my other favorite retro ones right here, which is the Royal Air Jordan 1 right here in the high OG cut and colorway. Love this shoe. I really do love the Royal ones. It's definitely one of my favorite sneakers to rock. I don't think people give it a lot of love and respect, or people don't speak on it too much, or give it its proper respect that it's due. But I love the 1985 cut and colorway of the Air Jordan 1 right here. It's just a beauty. Can't go wrong with an Air Jordan 1, damn near in any color. Alright family, let's move on to some more nostalgic retro heat. Alright fam, when we're talking about sneaker heat, when we're talking about nostalgic vibes, when we're talking about the thing that started the sneaker movement and the sneaker culture for everybody, I believe, the Air Jordan 1 in the Chicago colorway that dropped in 2015. This is not the reimagined version. This is the 2015 version that was, to me, one of the closest to the OGs or closest to the 1994 pair that they bought out back in the days. I love the Air Jordan Chicago 1, just a classic timeless shoe and just one of my favorite sneakers in my collection of all time. Alright fam, let's check out some more nostalgic heat. Alright family, for my last but not least in my collection, that's one of my favorites of all time. The shoe that started it all. The shoe that was so-called quote-unquote banned by the NBA. The shoe that the Chicago 1 had to get made of because this one didn't have enough white in it. All the historical things that we heard, all the drama, all the mythology, all that thing that we heard about the Air Jordan 1 that made us buy into it more was because of this right here, the band or the black and red Air Jordan 1. One of my favorite sneakers of all time. This is the 2015 version. I want to believe this came out around 2015, 2016. And I just love these sneakers right here, man. There's so much that I love about the black and red ones, that they're just so nostalgic. There's history behind it. There's a story. There's so much that this shoe gives you more than just a sneaker. So I really love having the Air Jordan 1 in the red and black colorway in my collection. Timeless and classic. I think anybody that's really into sneaker history, really into sneaker culture, and really an enthusiast about collecting sneakers must have a pair of these in their collection. Much respect to the Air Jordan 1. Well, family, this has been another episode of Madtow TV. Thanks again for coming to rock out and check out some of these retro classic sneakers in my collection. I appreciate you guys very much. Please, family, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps the page to grow and for more people to know. And keep in mind, for the most top commenter, the most engaging commenter, and once this page reaches to 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a $50 Ralph Lauren Polo gift card. So keep it locked, family, for more. And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace, love, and prosperity. Kaboom! We're God.